Mark, how would you assess your defense overall this season?
Ups and downs. You know, we've played well at times. You know, we've had to shuffle some people around. Anytime you do that, it makes it hard. The one thing I will say about these guys, they continue to play hard. They continue to believe. They continue to play hard. That's all you can ask for as a coach.
Other questions? KO, then to the back.
Coach, do you attribute the inconsistent play to the youth or to the in and out, or a little both?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can sit here and football is a very fluent game, and you have to have some fluency within your segment, your unit, and it's difficult. It's not an excuse. We still got to do a better job of coaching, period. But it does make it difficult when you don't have a group of guys playing together, you know, through a whole season, and that comes with finding new people that took other people's jobs. It comes with injuries. It comes with a lot of things, and that's what makes this game great. The teams that are selling right now have played as one for an entire year, and they stayed healthy.
Go to the back here, far left.
Coach, it seemed like the defense played pretty well in the first half despite the injuries, and then, of course, the third quarter happened.
Right.
How much is it about pride for this game against LSU to come out and stop the Tigers?
Well, you know, we have a chance to play on Thanksgiving. That's pretty special, you know, in front of a national crowd after all the NFL games. You know, I felt like we played pretty well in the first half. Didn't have much to say at halftime, I got to be honest with you. I took the chalk and put it down, and I said, keep competing. You're making them kick field goals. If they don't score, they don't win. And we came out in the third quarter and played pretty well to start with. And they hit some big third downs, third down and longs, and that can't happen. You know, that just can't happen. That comes with awareness. I thought we lost a little bit of our awareness, and it continued drives, and then we started dropping like flies. I mean, and they was able to run the ball on us, and we was able to regroup a little bit in the fourth quarter. Got some guys back, got Day back, and a couple other guys back. They got dinged. Ataro tried to come back. So, again, it's not an excuse. We got to do better as coaches, period, in the story. And hopefully we're getting ready to go into a very, very physical football game, and we got to do a good job managing our guys this week. And Coach has done a great job with that, and we'll continue to do that because it's going to be a four-quarter brawl come Thursday night.
Far right here, Gabe.
Mark, how much did the Hansborough runs, the long runs, just eat you up? Because a couple times you had 4-on-2 type of situations and a sideline as an extra defender, and all of a sudden there he goes, you know?
Yeah, no doubt.
And those are old guys. Those are older guys there.
What's that now?
Those were older guys there, too, experienced players there around the Hansborough.
I got you. You talking about on the long run. Yeah, we got tackle, period. You got tackle.
Anything else you saw there?
No, we misfit it. We misfit it, and one thing led to another. You know, it was a misfit all the way.
Down front here, Brent.
You've been through difficult times before, obviously, like at Marshall and so forth. How do you handle, you know, the difficult times, situations like these, personally, so forth, professionally?
Well, I mean, it is what it is. I learned it at about 30 years old. The second you take a job in this profession, you're on the hot seat. The day you take the job, you're on the hot seat. And all young people that want to get into coaching need to understand that. You know, this is a production-based business, period. And you keep working and doing what you have to do. And at the end of the day, somewhere along the line, your hard work's going to pay off. And you bring up Marshall and you look where they're at right now. I mean, you know, that was a long haul to get where they're headed, where they're at right now. There was a process there. And, you know, so we knew that coming in. My wife knows that. My family knows that. You know, this is a production-based business, period, and you have to produce.
Go to the very back, Daryl.
Did Arkansas do you guys any favors? Obviously, they showed LSU some issues that they had on their offense.
Mm-hmm. You know, Arkansas played well. They played very well, and was up for that game. We're going to be up for this game, and they played them very well.
Go to the right, Gabe, and then Cease to the left.
Obviously, this is a huge game for A&M on the whole, momentum moving forward. Do you feel like this is a big game for you and your future here?
Well, you know, that's not for me to decide. You know, I go to work every day and try to get these guys better, and we're going to go play our tails off come Thursday night. And, you know, what happens, that's out of my control, you know. My job is to get these guys ready to play and go play hard Thursday night, and that's what we're looking forward to right now.
Go to the left there, Cease.
You've been part of a pretty good rivalry, Michigan and Ohio State. Second meeting for A&M, LSU in the conference. What do you think the future of this A&M LSU series?
Well, I think if you want to call a game a rivalry, you better beat them first. And that was our whole message when we got to Ohio State. This group right here has yet to beat LSU. We have yet to beat LSU. And if you want to make it a rivalry game, you got to go beat, if it even is a rivalry game. We're relatively new in this league. So, but I do know this. If you do want to make it a rivalry game, you got to win the game. To make it a rivalry, it's not a rivalry.
Go to the back left, Zach.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about the LSU offense? Obviously, they've had their troubles at quarterback as well, and last week had trouble running the ball against Arkansas, but they've still got some pretty talented guys at running back.
Yes, they do. You know, they've had a couple injuries. They've still got a three-headed monster back there. All three of those guys are really good. You know, you see Fournette getting better each and every week. They were dinged up a little bit up front, and Arkansas took advantage of that. And again, Arkansas played lights out, gang. You watch that film. They played lights out, and we need to expect LSU's best shot. You know, Coach Miles is a great football coach. He will have his team ready to play, and we're going to have to be ready to play as well.
Anything else for Coach Sam?
Since they started, I know they both got banged up on Saturday, but what have you thought of Alaka and Walker in the starting lineup since they got inserted?
Well, you know, I told you last week, Sam, I think Otaro's going to make a lot of noise in this league. I think Otaro is very, very talented, very talented. Josh had been playing well, you know, now he's out. We got to take care of Otaro this game and to the bowl game, because I think he's going to be a really good player around here. He has a special skill set. After seeing him now for 4 weeks, he has some instincts. He has a lot of things that a lot of people would like to have in their will linebacker in their system, and I think he's got a bright future.
Anything else? All right, we've got Coach Spav on.
Okay, thanks again.